Hey guys, I'm Miriam Cutelis, and today we're going to meet Derrick Adams, and we're going to talk about joy and leisure. We're going to be making artwork about joy and leisure. If you're not sure what those words mean yet, don't worry, we're going to get to that. But let's talk about Derrick Adams. Derrick Adams is a New York-based artist, and he works with paper and paints, and you are going to absolutely love his work. Recently, I heard a wonderful interview with him, which I'm going to attach in the comment section in case you also want to listen to it. And during the interview, he talks about how he always thought of himself as an artist since he was a little boy. So he tells us a story about when he was 8 years old, and his teachers always knew he was creative. Now, a lot of the works you're going to see have people having leisure. Leisure are activities that are fun. They do not require work. For example, going on a picnic or skating or hiking or swimming in a pool or going to the beach are examples of leisure. Now, joy. There are also lots of paintings which demonstrate people having joy. And my definition of joy for you is just a feeling of great happiness. One example for me of when I feel great joy is when I am cuddling with my cat. I have a very special cat. Her name is Chloe. And we sit together and she sits on my lap and she's just purring. That is an example of joy for me. And all of us have different examples of joy. What is yours? A lot of his artworks are images of people enjoying a pool. Notice everyone seems to be having a wonderful time. They're floating. And in one of his interviews, he mentioned that up to about the 1970s, a lot of pools and amusement parks excluded African Americans from attending these pools or these facilities. In these images, he wanted the audience to start to get used to an idea that might have not been something the person grew up with. So the idea of enjoying oneself, the idea of being relaxed, the idea of enjoying leisure time and experiencing joy. I think the way that they displayed these floaties in the art gallery with his work is fantastic. And they do make you feel like this is an exciting thing that's happening. Like when you see a floaty in a pool, you absolutely feel invited to the pool. You feel like you want to go in there and have a great time. Not only that, but a lot of times what happens is when you're in a floaty, that's pretty much all you're doing. You're laying there looking at the sky and relaxing and not really working or doing anything else. Here are some other pieces which show people enjoying and just relaxing. Which brings us to a question: what are your images of joy and leisure? So here is what you're going to do today. For me, leisure activity is always going for a walk in nature. So for me, going on a trail walk would be my painting. What would be your paintings? What is a leisure activity for you? So today, you are going to use either markers or crayons or oil pastels to draw what brings you joy. What leisure activity brings you a great feeling of happiness? I have included some links below of interviews with Derrick Adams, which I think every artist would benefit from. So don't forget to listen to them, and you will learn a lot of what other ideas he had while making these pieces. Now, when you're done, I want you to take a picture of your work and share it on social media, and make sure you hashtag it with Cutelis Art. I hope you had a great time meeting Derrick Adams. I will be including a link below on ways that you can communicate with this living artist. How lucky are we that now you can actually send him a message and let him know that you have looked at his work, and maybe even share your painting or your drawing of what you consider to be a joyful activity. All right, until next time, see you later.